Hey fam, this is Thanh, and today I will be installing these Lamin-X headlight covers. These is made of plastic, and over time they will get foggy and they will be at risk of rock chips flying at them and cracking the lens. And if you know, the headlight bulbs inside of these headlight units, they are soldered into the piece itself. They're not plug and play headlight bulbs that you can just take out if you want to. So as an investment to protect the vehicle, I will be installing a clear headlight cover pre-cut from Lamin-X. You'll get a link in the description. If you watched my previous video where you saw me install the yellow Lamin-X fog light covers, and you already have the fog lights and you only need the headlights, you can enter a code of no fogs and purchase just the headlight covers by itself, and then it will discount and remove the price for the fog lights itself, and you'll only have to pay for the headlight itself. I have platinum, and so you know me, no offense to anyone that is doing chrome delete, because I love that look too, but because my car is white and I already have a lot of chrome on it, I am an old school chrome guy, and so I like these chrome accents right here, especially the one running up on top right here. So after I install the headlight covers to protect it, I'm also going to attempt to install this Vvivid PPF. It's smoke, so that way I can smoke out the ambers right here. I don't want to black it out because that's illegal, but I'm going to smoke it out to see if we can just make this amber just a little bit more subtle in the daytime. So that's the project. Some of the things that I purchased to try to attempt this project is I got some 3M Knifeless Tape. I also have my clay bar and the lube, because even though I just washed the car, if you just run the hand along it, you can feel the contaminants and some bumps on it. So before I put on this cover, I want to make sure it's squeaky clean and I can remove all the contaminants off of it. This is a pretty cool product if you don't have this already. So you may notice if you have a light colored car, if you see like rust spots in the paint, it's actually called rail rust, stuff that comes off of you know, the road. And also if you have disc brakes, then you might notice that, you know, you might have some rail rust running along the side of your car right here. Well, with that clay bar, it does magic. I mean, you can get some iron oxide and spray it and get rid of it that way as well, but you probably want to run a clay bar as well, just to remove any additional contaminants. Anyways, just putting in a plug. I'm not sponsored by chemical guys. I'm just saying, get any kind of clay bar as part of your DIY toolkit, and it's definitely going to come in handy. All right, so now that you have an idea of what the project is for this video, let's go ahead and get started.
Alright, so first thing I'm going to do, I already gave the car a car wash, so I got my clay bar right here, and the lube. You got to make sure that it's you know, no friction when you're cleaning this, and so just give it one spray in the clay bar, and then spray it up, and then just run it. And at first it might feel not smooth, but then within a few seconds, it should be like better. So get the top part. Yeah, now it's no friction, it's just smooth gliding right now, so I think I've removed most of it. And just repeat this process on the other headlight, and wipe it down with a microfiber towel, and then we can start the installation.
Alright, so let's go ahead and put on the Lamin-X PPF first. It comes pre-cut already. It also includes a little water bottle and a little credit card thing right here. So what you want to first do is actually give the headlight a quick spray. Only use water, don't use soap, don't use anything like that. And then when you peel the Lamin-X, only grab the tabs right here. There's going to be a bunch of tabs right here for you to grab. Don't touch the actual part that will be applied to the headlight. And then you can also spray the adhesive side. And just tack it on. If it's not aligned, take it off and repeat the process. So I'll start with probably this corner right here. You can always retack it as needed. Now I'm just going to go horizontally right through the middle. Peel up the parts that you want to retack. About 90 degrees right now, so if a little bit colder when you're doing this, you can have a heat gun and that can help your case out as well. Peel this part back up here. Corner right here has a lot of curves, so we got to use the fingers to press them down. That individual pressure will get the laminate to squeeze the water from underneath and out. And again, this is the part where if it's a little bit colder and this adhesive is not as malleable as it is for me right now, then that's where you can use a heat gun. Right here, it's looking like it wants to bunch up right here, if you can see. So I might just pull this up. Try not to stretch it too much. It's definitely going to test your patience for any DIYer, right? But this is part of the fun, y'all. What do y'all think? It's looking good, right? Alright. Then I have my X-Acto knife right here. Got it from Vvivid. Sharp, really sharp. Got the excess off. Cut these tabs off. try not to cut or scratch your plastic on the headlight. Squeeze the rest of it. Alright, so before I put on the smoke PF right here, just wanted to show you what the Lamin-X clear PPF looks like. Now, when I initially installed this on, you probably saw some like water bubbles right here and some areas down here that still look creased. And the good thing about this Lamin-X film, even though it is thicker than your average PPF for that added protection, it is healable and breathable when you just let time take its course. Meaning, you might have like water bubbles underneath or even air bubbles. If you just leave it alone and each day you come out, you'll notice that those get more flattened to the point where they'll eventually evaporate and disappear, especially on warmer days. So you can see it looks pretty clean. Any air bubbles, anything like that are gone. You might notice these dots right here. Those are not air bubbles. Those are dots on the inside of the plastic housing as well. I'm sure that's for like the headlight bulb alignment or whatever, because these two dots are on the other side of the headlight as well. So yeah, just wanted to let you take a look how clean that looks. I mean, I have these on the fog lights already, and they've been holding up like a champ. Give it that extra added protection. And so just wanted to give you a close-up look on what this looks. Not too bad, right? Not too bad at all. All right, let's go ahead and use the invisible knife, add that layer on, and then we'll add on the smoked PPF. All right, so the next step here is we're going to use this cheat code product right here. It's a 3M Knifeless Tape. They sell two versions. This one is the finish line version. They have a design line as well, but for the purposes of what I'm doing, finish line is all I need. I got a trial size package. I'll put a link for this product I got it from Amazon, so it's pretty inexpensive. But essentially, you do not have to worry about using a X-Acto knife to try to cut around the headlight portion and risk cutting into the plastic. This right here will do that for you. That's why they call it a knifeless blade. So for me, what I want to do is I still want to capture the chrome accent piece right at the top of the headlight right here. And so what I'll do is I'm going to tape off the knifeless tape, starting from here, just below that silver line, enough to cover the amber piece right there, and then bring it right back here, so that way this bottom LED strip is still clear and visible when I'm driving around, because that on the platinum trim does light up as like daytime running lights. I'll just only do enough where the amber will be smoked out, but you'll still see the chrome on the top and then this light piece on the bottom. So let's go ahead and do it. That's what it looks like. It's like fishing line. So as an artiste, just eyeball it at ground level where you want that mark to be. All right, there you have it. Just press So when you lay the smoked PPF over it and you rip and peel this knifeless tape off, it will cut off the excess piece around it and only leave the part that I want right in the middle right here. Pretty cool, right? Like I said, it's a cheat code for us FYIers. Alright, then you just grab your favorite shade of smoked PPF. You black it out if you want. You can go with a light smoke tint like I got here, or a slightly darker one. So it's up to you. This one right here is 3M Vivid Plus Premium Series. And so I cut off an amount that would be enough to cover that section, to cover the amber. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead, peel off the paper backing first. And again, this PPF is also pretty forgiving. You can reapply, spray a wet spray on it if you want to, but I'm gonna just do a dry install. Once you peel it off, this is what you got. Just eyeball it, y'all. Eyeball it. Start here. Pretty straightforward, right? Start off a bit. Good already. Finger to press down along the knifeless tape edge that will be peeling off here in a second. And what you want is for both sides of where the knifeless tape is to be firmly pressed down, so it makes it ripping off the knifeless tape easier. I'm going to cut this area off anyways. So for now, I'm just following along the headlight. Don't cut the knifeless tape there. Alright, y'all ready for the moment of truth? Alright, get this part in good. And what you do is you have to hold the knifeless tape down taut, fold it on top of itself, so you can get a break from this the green plastic liner away from the line itself. So just fold it over like this and just pull like that. So I don't know if you can see it, Let me actually try to zoom in a little bit for you. That's what it'll look like. All right. Pull taut so that way you're separating the liner from the fishing wire, and then you're just gonna pull along. I'm gonna put this back here. Just pull it. Corner. And just take off this top part. The next step is to take away the 3M liner because we don't need that anymore. Voila! There you have it. Let's go ahead and press these edges down. Here is how I'm going to smoke out the ambers. That is the finished product. What do y'all think? Again, I'm loving this look. Whew. Right, see how it keeps that chrome accent at the top? I love that. Keeps it all chromed out right there. And then at the bottom, you can still have the daytime running lights right there. All right, y'all. Well, that's today's video. Hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to stay alerted to the videos that I'm pumping out. And in my next video, I am either going to do the installation of the OEM hood deflector, or I might do a reapplication video of the ShatterX product that I applied about a year ago onto my windshield to reduce the chances for rock chips and things like that. Anywho, thanks for watching. Take care. Peace. Before the smoked out amber. With the smoked out amber. Again, really subtle, but I like that look in the daylight. Go back to the other side. Right, it's not as pronounced, just the way I like it. The bulb that's inside is still visible at nighttime when you turn the lights on. I'm loving it.